Hey guys, here again, about to spill some more tea about me. So I want to give you a little bit about my religious upbringing. So growing up, my mother's white and she's Catholic. And so I went to Catholic church, I believe I was baptized, and went to church till I was like 6 years old, I want to say. And never really resonated with that religion. There were some interesting stories, but I also felt a lot of judgment when going there. So if you weren't prim and proper and you didn't know the proper religion, it was just very negative, So I just didn't like that as a child. My father is Native American, so he believes the Native American spirituality side. So when I was younger, I said something regarding towards Christianity and God, and he's like, well, I don't really believe in that. I'm like, okay, well, what do you believe in? And he's like, well, I believe in reincarnation, the creator, the Mother Earth, and just traditional Native American stuff. And growing up, that always stuck with me about reincarnation. And I definitely resonated more with my Native American roots, even though I was never fully aware of all the traditions that we did. I did still have somewhat basis of the knowledge of it. And I grew up quite far from my reservation, about 4 hours away. I mean, of course, I was up there a lot on summer vacations or spring break, stuff like that. Like my sister used to always say, some people would summer in the Hamptons, we summer on the reservation. So with growing up, I did have a strong believing of reincarnation, because who truly wants to believe that you die? That at the end that you either have heaven or hell? Like, no, I choose reincarnation, please and thank you. So, and when I was younger, I do remember some of my past lives. I mean, I believe that we definitely choose our lives coming in here to Earth or being birthed. That's basically my religious upbringing. I just believe in more of a Native American-based religion. The Creator, Mother Earth, how we're all connected. And one thing I remember learning, like in 7th grade science class, is about molecules. Maybe I'm saying that right, maybe not. But I remember them showing us like little molecules with sticks stuck together and how they work. And that's kind of how I feel like we're all energetic beings, that we're all connected, and us all together, we're all connected. We're all like one being, one person, but yet we're all individual people. That's just how I kind of foresee it, in my own personal opinion. So, growing up, I didn't truly believe in God all that much. I knew there was a higher purpose, a higher person up there, of course, that created us, but I wasn't really big into it. However, I did believe in my spirit guides, because that was something I was mentioned in my Native American culture. So I love spirit guides, angels. I think angels are beautiful. So of course, why not those? I believed in those. So I've always prayed to my spirit guides, my angels, to help me, guide me, or just, talk to them and stuff like that. And then I do remember, having a strong, what's it called? Intuitiveness, like a feeling of, say you're a teenager and you're about to go to a party, and there's always a little voice in your head, and you're like, no, don't go to that party tonight. It's like, it's not your voice, but it's a little voice in the back of your head, and you're like, no, I'm not gonna go today. Like something's fishy, something's gonna go down, and later on you find out something did go down. So it's a good choice that you didn't go. So, I mean, I've always had a connection to my spirit guides, my angels, that were always guiding me throughout life. So most recently, with my most recent spiritual awakening, I definitely do believe in God. For someone who, if you would have asked 2 months ago, it would be absolutely, yeah, whatever. I don't really believe in him. But now I 100% do believe in God. That, that is why we're here. We're doing his bidding, and it's for us to spiritually awaken up so we can have a stronger connection with God, or Father, Creator, whichever you choose to reference him as. that we have to spiritually awaken up so that we can get that strongest connection with him to know what our true purpose for on this earth is. And I feel like a lot of people have lost that connection, or even lost the faith of him being real. I mean, I'm guilty of it, that's for sure. However, with my most recent spiritual awakening, there's no denying that he is real. That that he's always divinely guiding you where you need to be, where you need to go, even though, we've all had obstacles or horrible upbringings that have hindered us throughout our life. These are things that we need to learn, that we need to overcome, that we need to go to therapy or do our shadow work of our wounds that created us or hurt us when we were younger or throughout teenage years, whatever. Once you heal those and you fully accept them for the experience that it truly was, and you can truly let it go and be in the past, then you can move forward to be truly happy and truly accept life for how beautiful it is and accept the blessings that God chooses to give you. So for some person that was 2 months ago, not a religious person, I am for sure a big believer of Father God or Creator, whichever you choose to reference him as. But I figured I'd share that story with you because it's definitely interesting if you were not someone that was very religious to all of a sudden be religious. You clearly have gotten some sort of a message along the way to prove that. And, I was even talking to an old friend of mine recently, and we used to work together, and I got let go of that position, and she just got let go as well. And she was kind of speaking to me a few weeks ago about being worrisome about it, and I was like, it's okay, girl, you got this, just stick it out, you know what you're doing, have faith in God, it will all work out, And she's like always super religious when I first met her, and I just love and adore her, like just positive vibes galore from this woman. And so she called me and let me know she got let go a few days ago, and she told me that everything fell in perfectly right, that something else, a blessing, happened to her weeks ago before getting let go. So it's definitely not going to set her back, but it truly was an amazing sign to me that even I prayed to God that, oh, please look over her. She's a great person. I hope everything works out for her and the best favor for her. And he delivered. He 100% delivered. She's set up. She's good to go. She is going on a brand new path towards a better, ambitious career choice. So it's just amazing to see when things unfold perfectly, when you truly do believe in and walk in divine guidance of God.